Okay. So here we stop for the last session that we have completed a particular two problem in the case of radiation. We completed two problems. Right. So here I'm moving to our next topic, that is configuration factor or shape factor. Configuration factor or shape factor. ചെറിയ derivation. Okay. ചെറിയ derivation ഈ മൊഡ്യൂളിൽ രണ്ട് derivation ഉള്ളത് parallel plate and radiation shield and radiation heat transfer derivation of parallel plate and a particular 2 to 3 derivations, small derivations are there that are upcoming in upcoming sessions. So here there is small radiation. So derivation in the case of radiation, shape factor or configuration factor. Configuration factor or shape factor. So you can see by opening your data book in the section of radiation, you can see shape factors for several configuration of several models or several geometry like sphere, triangular, rectangular, etc., etc. You can see shape factor graphs or so many geometries here. So like how we can find out the configuration factor? What is the configuration factor? So a configuration factor can be defined as it's a fraction of radiation energy. A shape factor is also a type of a fraction of radiative energy that is diffused from a surface element and strike the other surface directly. Okay, which means a particular radiation. A body is here and second body is here, like body 1 and body 2. It is a particular shape factor is defined as a particular radiative energy, as a fraction of radiative energy. This is diffused from a surface of the element. This element is second element, first element, second element, diffusing from a particular element and it strikes on the other surface and it strikes on the surface of other element. Okay, it is defined as the fraction of radiative energy which is radiating, it is diffused from a particular surface of a body to another body, directly to the surface of another body, which is represented by f, and it termed as for this it is whether it can be termed as it is taken as a surface AI, it is taken as AJ. If the surface is taken as AIN, T is taken as AJ, we can denote this configuration factor for this example as Fij. Fij is a configuration factor for this figure, which defines that it is a fraction of radiative energy. It is a fraction of radiative energy, which is what striking from a one surface, diffused to a surface from a particular surface. ഒരു സർഫസിന് മറ്റൊരു ബോഡിന്റെ സർഫസിലേക്ക് ഡയറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് ഹിറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന സ്ട്രൈക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന റേഡിയേറ്റീവ് എനർജിനെ ഫ്രാക്ഷൻ റേഡിയേറ്റീവ് എനർജിനെയാണ് വാട്ട് ഇസ് കോൾഡ് ആസ് ഷേപ്പ് ഫാക്ടർ. ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് നോട്ടഡ് ബൈ എഫ്. ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് Fij. Fij means particular radiation diffused from a body of I to J. I to J. If denoted F12 means 1 to 2. Okay. If 3 to 3 4 F34 means shape factor from body 3 to body 4. Like that. Okay. So here we can denote it by Fij. It is defined as the fraction of radiative energy okay. കണക്ഷൻ പ്രോബ്ലം ഉണ്ടല്ലോ അല്ലേ? കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ പറയുന്നത്? Okay, okay. Then shape factor can be defined as the fraction of radiative energy. Fraction of radiative energy diffuses from a surface. Diffuses from a surface and strike on another surface directly. So we can find the value, or we can derive the particular value of that derivation. The value for particular f value, we can derive a particular derivation or a particular equation for value by 2 means. First, you can consider a particular diagram, like a particular body is transferring particular radiative energy from 1 to 2. 1 to 2. You can take a particular body. I am taking a tube body here. I am drawing a particular figure that. Okay. ഒരു ചെരിഞ്ഞ ഷേപ്പാണ് വരക്കുന്നത് കേട്ടോ. Tube body. Okay. Tube body is aligned at a particular angle. എല്ലാ ബോഡിയും ഒരേപോലെ വേണം ചെയ്തല്ലോ. Okay. Then the particular distance between the particular straight distance is r. And normal to a particular body is dA1. Area A1, which is small area, we are taking a small area, is dA1, and it's dA2. And it's also normal to dA1. So this is dA2, this is dA1. Additional dA1, more dA2. Okay. Then I'm taking a normal to the particular body. I am denoting this angle as theta2 for dA2, theta2. And this normal to the particular this body and particular angle dA1, theta. This is the particular body of A2 and temperature T2. This is the body of A1, temperature T1. And we are taking a small inside area dA1, dA2 here. And we are taking a particular distance between the particular two body as R. Distance as R. And we are drawing a particular normal to a particular body. E body kanakkai normal vechu, E body kanakkai normal vechu. Theta1 and theta2. Particular subtending that norm between the distance the normal number angle theta1 and theta2. Okay. Considering a two body, heat exchange between two body dA1 and dA2. Okay. Separating by a non-observing medium having the particular radius or distance as r. Okay. Then each element area substance a solid angle at a center to another. രണ്ടിലും ഒരു സോൾഡ് ആംഗിൾ ഉണ്ടാവും അല്ലേ? സോൾഡ് ആംഗിൾ എന്നാണ് പഠിച്ചിരുന്നത് നമ്മൾ. സോൾഡ് ആംഗിൾ എന്ന സംഭവം ഇതിന് ഈ പറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്ന ഇതിലുണ്ടാവും. സോൾഡ് ആംഗിൾ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഈച്ച് എലമെന്റ് ഏരിയ സബ്സ്റ്റൻസ് സോൾഡ് ആംഗിൾ ഏറ്റവും സെൻറ്റർ ടു വരുന്നത്. ഒരു സെൻറ്റർ എന്ന് മറ്റിലേക്ക് ഒരു സോൾഡ് ആംഗിൾ ഉണ്ടാവും. സോ വി ക്യാൻ ഡിനോട്ട് ദ പെർട്ടിക്കുലർ സോൾഡ് ആംഗിൾ ആസ് dW1 ഹിയർ. W will എടുത്തത് dW here, dW1 for here, dW2 for here. Solid angle dW1 and dW2 here. dW2. So here dW1 can be written as dA1 cos theta 2 by r square. dA1 means this particular dW1 be subtended by dA1. dW1 എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ആംഗിൾ dA1 എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ സ്ഥലത്താണ് ഉണ്ടാവുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ. എന്തിൻ്റെ കാരണം കൊണ്ട്? dA2ന്റെ കാരണം കൊണ്ട്. dW1 എന്ന സോൾഡ് ആംഗിൾ dA1 എന്നുള്ള സെക്ഷനാണ് ഉണ്ടാവുന്നത്. എന്തിൻ്റെ എഫക്റ്റ് കൊണ്ട്? dA2ന്റെ എഫക്റ്റ് കൊണ്ട്. സോ വി ക്യാൻ റൈറ്റ് dW1 equal to dA1 cos theta 2 by r square. And likewise dW2 can be written as so dA1 dA2 cos theta. So dW1 can be written as dA1 cos theta 1 by r square. നേരെ opposite. Okay. dW1 dW2. This is a solid angle for particular two bodies dW1 and dW2. That is dW1 is the solid angle subtended at dA1 by dA2. dA2ന്റെ കാരണം ഉണ്ടാകുന്ന ആംഗിൾ ആണ് dW2. W1 and W2. Okay. Then we can write the heat transfer rate, energy leaving dA1. Energy leaving, I am writing two equations, right? Energy leaving 1 to 2. Energy leaving 1 to 2. Okay. Which I defined the particular configuration factor as the radiative energy, which is leaving from a surface of a particular body to surface of another body, right? So here from 1 to 2, energy leaving from 1 and to 2. Energy leaving from 1 to 2. Q dQ of 1 to 2. dQ of 1 to 2 can be written as, I am writing a particular equation. Derivation I know skip I am writing a particular equation as IB1 cos theta 1 cos theta 2 dA1 dA2 by r square. Simple equation ആണ്. അതായത് all thetas are repeating. IB1 is a term and cos theta 1, cos theta 2, dA1, dA2 divided by r square. And the same equation can be written by the reverse, that is the energy is emitting, energy is here radiating from a one body to body 2. Here the energy is emitted from a body 1 to 2. And അവിടെ reflection ഉണ്ടാവും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ that return of the particular energy, some energy is reflected back to particular this body 2 to 1. That is energy absorbed by element related to dA2. Since both surfaces are black, the quantity of energy related by dA2. രണ്ടും black surface ആണ്. We are taking the both surfaces black surface. So we can consider the both രണ്ട് ഇങ്ങോട്ടും എടുക്കാം. നമ്മൾ ആദ്യം എടുത്തത് 1 2 ലേക്കാണ്. 2 ഇങ്ങോട്ടും എടുക്കാം. Both are black bodies and both will emit radiations. We can not only choose the particular radiation from a 1 to 2 only. We can also want to take the radiation from a 2 to 1 also. So here 1 to 2 equation of heat transfer rate for 1 to 2 I have written it. IB1 cos theta 1 cos theta 2 dA1 dA2 by r square. IB1 is the black body intensity of body 1, intensity of black body 1, IB1, and IB2 is the black body intensity of 2, and dq of 1 to 2 dq of 2 to 1 can be written as same equation IB2 cos theta 1 cos theta 2, same equation, only IB2 will be changed. Cos theta 1 cos theta 2 dA1 dA2 divided by r square. The same equation. And the distance is r. Theta is particularly same. We can take cos theta 1 cos theta 2. രണ്ടിലും same വരുന്നുണ്ട്. Area also dA1 dA2. So IB2 and IB1 is the only changing value. So the net heat transfer equal to dq, which means q12, which means the net heat transfer between 1 and 2. അങ്ങോട്ടും ഇങ്ങോട്ടും net heat transfer between 1 and 2 equal to dq of 1 to 2 minus dq of 2 to 1. dq of 1 to 2 minus dq of 2 to 1. dq of 1 to 2 minus dq of 2 to 1. That means IB1 of cos theta 1 cos theta 2 dA1 dA2 by r square minus IB2 cos theta 1 cos theta 2 dA1 dA2 divided by r square. Okay, the whole terms are common except IB1 and IB2, right? So we can take all the terms together, that is cos theta 1 cos theta 2 dA1 dA2 divided by r square is common term, and the only term remaining is IB1 minus IB2, right? That is total Q12 is cos theta 1 cos theta 2 dA1 dA2 divided by r square. That is IB1 minus into IB1 minus IB2. What is IB? IB is the intensity of radiation. That is EB by pi, right? We had derived a particular equation for IB. We have written a particular equation for IB as EB by pi. I equal to E by pi. EB by pi we have written for a black body intensity radiation is equal to E by pi. So here we can substitute the particular equation value for EB as IB as EB by pi. That is IB1 equal to EB1 by pi, IB2 equal to EB2 by pi. Okay. So thereafter substituting IB1 as EB by pi, IB2 as EB2 by pi. Pi is common. Pi is also common. So taking pi as outside, we can write the particular equation as cos theta 1 cos theta 2 dA1 dA2 divided by pi r square of EB1 minus EB2. EB1 minus EB2. Okay. This is the net heat transfer between dA1 and dA2, right? Net heat transfer between dA1 and dA2. Net heat transfer between dA1 and dA2. That is small area dA1 and dA2. So how we can find out the total heat transfer between A1 and A2. These all the values are between the small angle dA1 and dA2, small area dA1 and dA2 area. So how we can consider the total A1 and A2? So to find the value of vertical equation to A1 and A2, net heat transfer between A1 and A2. A1 and A2 equal to Q12 equal to integral. This is the dq12, sorry, run as dq12. So total q12 is the total heat transfer between body 1 and body 2. That is A and B, or A1 and A2. A1 and A2, we can write the particular equation as integral of A1 to integral of A2, total to A1 to A2, integral of A1 to A2 cos theta 1 cos theta 2 dA1 dA2 divided by pi r square, okay, pi r square into EB1 minus EB2 into EB1 minus EB2. And what is EB1 and EB2? What is EB1 and EB2? EB is the total emissive power, sigma T raised to 4, right? Sigma T raised to 4. Sigma T raised to 4. Sigma T raised to 4. EB1 as sigma T1 raised to 4, EB2 as sigma T2 raised to 4, right? EB1 equal to sigma T1 raised to 4, EB2 is sigma T2 raised to 4. So we can write together EB1 minus EB2 as sigma into T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4. EB1 minus EB2 as sigma T1 raised to 4 minus sigma T2 raised to 4. For this equation, EB1 minus EB2 as sigma T1 raised to 4 minus sigma T2 raised to 4, and these are all constants. It means A1 to A2 ആണ് derivation നടക്കുന്നത്. A1 to A2 ആണ് integration നടക്കുന്നത്. So that sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4, that is E1 minus E2 is constant. We can take integration പുറത്തെടുക്കാം. That is the equation, final equation. D of 1 to 2 equal to sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 whole divided by into integration of A1 A2 cos theta 1 cos theta 2 dA1 dA2 divided by pi r square, equation 1. This is the first condition to find the value of Q12. So we also are doing a particular small derivation to find another value of Q12, and we are equating that particular two derivations, and we are finding the value of F equation. That is, we want to find the value of F, that is configuration factor or shape factor F. Initially നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ കണ്ടുപിടിച്ചത് Q12 equation, that is heat transfer between രണ്ട് വാല്യൂ, അതായത് രണ്ട് ഡിഫറെന്റ് ജോമെട്രിയിൽ അറേഞ്ച് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്ന രണ്ട് വാല്യൂവിന്റെ particular derivation ആണ് കണ്ടുപിടിച്ചത്. That is A1 and A2. First you have to find out the value of total heat transfer rate of dA1 to dA2, small area dA1 to dA2. Thereafter, integrating that particular equation, you have to find out the total heat transfer between A1 and A2. A1 and A2, we have to find out the equation as Q12 equal to sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 into integration of A1 A2 cos theta 1 cos theta 2 dA1 dA2 divided by pi r square for the equation 1. So നമ്മൾ കഴിഞ്ഞ ഡെറിവേഷൻ ഒക്കെ ചെയ്ത പോലെ ഈ ചെറിയൊരു മെത്തേഡ് മനസ്സിലാവുന്ന മെത്തേഡുള്ള ഡെറിവേഷൻ അടുത്ത് എഴുതും. ഫസ്റ്റ് കണ്ടീഷൻ is true. Second condition that is taking same figure from the same figure we can write energy leaving surface 1 as energy leaving surface 1, which is A1, as equal to EB1 A1. You can also write equation like this. നമുക്ക് അങ്ങനെ എഴുതാം, ഇങ്ങനെ എഴുതാം, ഇക്വേഷൻ ആക്കി എഴുതാം. ആ രീതിയിൽ എഴുതാം, ഈ രീതിയിൽ എഴുതാം. സോ ഈ രീതി 2 രീതിയിൽ എഴുതുന്നു, ഈക്വേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നു, അതാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് കേട്ടോ. ഇതിൽ മൊത്തം എഴുതി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഒന്ന് വായിച്ച് വയ്ക്കുക, പെട്ടെന്ന് മനസ്സിലാവുന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ. ലെങ്ത് ഉണ്ടെന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ, ഇല്ല കുഴപ്പമില്ല. EB1 A1 ആൻഡ് എനർജി reaching surface 2 from surface 1. This is energy leaving surface 1 and energy reaching surface 2 from surface 1 equal to EB1 A1 F12. 1 to 2. 1 to 2 means F12. Like I said, I to J is Fij. Therefore, body 1 to 2 is F12. That is the configuration factor, F12. Okay. This is the first equation. Then energy leaving from surface 2 equal to EB2 A2. Like same equation. We are relating the same equation. 1 2 equation 1 to 2. EB1 A1 F12. And energy leaving from surface 2 to surface 1. Energy leaving from 2 reaching 1. ഒന്നിലേക്ക് എത്തിയത്. It is EB2 A2 F21. Right? 2 to 1. First condition is I said that the two bodies are black bodies. Both the bodies are black bodies, and we can relate the particular equation as 1 to 2. Energy leaving surface 1 equal to EB1 A1, and energy leaving from surface reaching surface 2 from 1 to 2 means EB1 A1 F12. And energy leaves from surface 2 equal to EB2 A2. Energy reaching surface 1 equal to EB2 A2 F21. F21 equation മാത്രം മാറുന്നു, F21. Okay. The net exchange between the net heat exchange, like the same equation. Net heat exchange equal to, like we had നേരത്തെ 1 2 മൈനസ് ചെയ്തില്ലേ കഴിഞ്ഞ ഇക്വേഷൻ, അതേപോലെ തന്നെ net heat exchange equal to it means Q12 equal to BTV 192 equal to EB1 A1 F12 minus EB2 A2 F21. EB1 A1 F12 initial 1 to 2 minus EB2 A2 F21. Okay. So if the body has both temperature, if the both surface has same temperature, so we are taking as 1 to 2, 1 to 2 ആണ് എടുക്കുന്നത്. If both the bodies have same temperature, both the bodies have same temperature. If both the body have same temperature, total Q value equal to 0. Q is the, what is the Q? Net heat exchange ആണ് അല്ലേ, net heat exchange. If the body രണ്ടിനും ഒരേ ടെമ്പറേച്ചർ ആണെങ്കിൽ അവിടെ ഹീറ്റ് എക്സ്ചേഞ്ച് ഉണ്ടോ? 0 അല്ലേ. ഒരു കേസ് എടുക്കുകയാണ്. ഇക്വേഷൻ ഈസ് Q12 equal to EB1 A1 F12 minus EB2 A2 F21. Okay, 1 to 2. And we are taking a case that both the bodies have same temperature. Both the body have same temperature. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ therefore Q equal to 0. That is heat transfer നടക്കുന്നില്ല. Q equal to 0. So we can write implies EB1 A1 F12 equal to EB2 A2 F21. Right? Equal to 0 ആകുമ്പോൾ നെഗറ്റീവ് അപ്പുറത്ത് വെക്കഴിഞ്ഞ് ഇങ്ങനെ എഴുതാം. A1 F12 is EB2 A2 F12. So EB1 equal to EB2 equal to sigma T raised to 4. രണ്ടും സെയിം ആണെങ്കിൽ EB1 equal to EB2 equal to sigma T raised to 4. രണ്ട് ടെമ്പറേച്ചർ ഒന്നാണെങ്കിൽ സിഗ്മ T1 raised to 4ഉം സിഗ്മ T2 raised to 4ഉം ഇല്ല, which means T1 equal to T2 അല്ലേ. T1 equal to T2 ആണെങ്കിൽ we can write EB1 equal to EB2 equal to sigma T raised to 4, right? EB1 equal to EB1 equal to sigma. So EB1 same ആയതുകൊണ്ട് കട്ടാക്കാം. EB1 equal to EB2. So we can write A1 F12 equal to A2 F21. This is a very important equation. We can denote this by 2. This is a very important equation, that is A1 F12 equal to A2 F21. This is called reciprocity theorem. It is called, the above equation is called reciprocity theorem. It means if both temperature are 1 is equal to same, we can write A1 F12 equal to A2 F21. That is A1 equal to area of first body, A2 equal to area of second body. F12 is the shape factor from 1 to 2, F21 is the shape factor from 2 to 1. Both are same. Reciprocity theorem. Okay, reciprocity theorem. So net heat transfer can be found if the both temperature condition A1 F12 equal to A2 F21, right? So put equation 2 equation 2 and this equation put as 3. Is Q1 equal to EB F12 equal to EB2 A2 F21. We can put equation 2 and this equation is equal to 3. Put 3 in 1. Put 3 in 1. 2 3 into equation. Put 3 into that is A1 F12 equal to A2 F21. A1 F12 equal to A2 F21. Okay. So A1 F12. We can take A1 F12. That is Q12 equal to A1 F12 into EB1 minus EB2. Okay. Or F1 F2 എടുക്കണമെങ്കിൽ A2 F21 to EB1 minus EB2. Okay. A1 F12 into this equation also written as EB1 is EB1 equal to sigma T1 raised to 4, right? EB2 equal to sigma T raised to 4. So we can also convert the equation as A1 F12 into sigma T1 raised to 4 minus sigma T2 raised to 4. Okay, we can take sigma outside. We can take sigma outside as, we can take the equation as sigma into A1 F12 into sigma into T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4. Or we can write this equation as, so that is Q12 equal to A1 F12 sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 equal to A2 F21 into sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4. This is the second equation. Second equation. We have find both equation. We have find the both equation of Q12. First we have find the equation as Q12 equal to sigma into T1 raised to 4 integration of A1 A2, the particular equation, the first case. And second case, you have to find the equation as Q12 equal to A1 F12 into sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 equal to A2 F21 sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4. So equate 1 equal to 4. 1 equal to 4. 1 equal to 4. By equating 1 equal to 4, we will get first equation equate ചെയ്യാം അല്ലേ, രണ്ട് equation ഉണ്ട്, ഈ equation equate ചെയ്യാം, first condition. So we can find A1 F12 sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4. രണ്ടും ഈ equation ആണ്, ഈ equation equate ചെയ്യാം, equal to that equation, that is sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 integral of A1 A2 cos theta 1 cos theta 2 dA1 dA2 whole divided by pi r square, right? Pi r square. So here sigma T1 raised to 4 and sigma T raised to 4 is common value, you can cut it. Sigma T1 raised to 4 and sigma T raised to 4 is common value, we can cut it. So the equation become A1 F12 equal to integral of A1 A2 cos theta 1 cos theta 2 dA1 dA2 divided by pi r square. So here directly we can find the F12 equal to 1 by A1 integral of A1 A2 cos theta 1 cos theta 2 dA1 dA2 divided by pi r square. This is the equation for configuration factor from 1 to 2. Configuration factor or shape factor from OD1 to 2. If 2 to 1 ആണെങ്കിൽ എന്താണ്, 2 to 1 ആണെങ്കിൽ F21 ആണെങ്കിൽ 1 by A2 അല്ലേ, this equation we can, so if we are equating this equation, that is A2 F21 equal to sigma, this equation we will get f21 equal to 1 by a2 of integral a1 a2 cos theta 1 cos theta 2. So we can directly find the equation of f value, that is a body to another body, that is 1 by that particular area, if initial area എവിടെ നിന്നാണ് പോകുന്നത് area into integral a1 a2, one body to another body. This is the final equation for the shape factor or configuration factor for from a body emitting heat, radiating energy from one body to another body. Okay. Ready. ഇല്ല ടഫ് ഒന്നും അല്ല, നിങ്ങൾ ലെങ്ത് ഉണ്ടെന്ന് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. 2 ഇക്വേഷൻ ഫോം ചെയ്യുന്നു, 2 ഇക്വേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് വേലും കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുന്നു. അത് നിങ്ങൾ ഒന്ന് ഇപ്പോൾ എഴുതിയ ഒന്ന് വായിച്ചു, ഒന്നും കൂടി ഇരുന്ന് വായിച്ചു നോക്കിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ രണ്ടും വളരെ സിമ്പിളാണ്. തുടക്കത്തിൽ ഇക്വേറ്റ് ഫോർമാറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് ആ ഇക്വേഷൻ ഫോർ ദി ബി Q1 to 1 to 2 2 to 1 മാത്രം പഠിച്ചാൽ മതി. ബാക്കിയൊക്കെ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് സ്റ്റെപ്പ് ബൈ സ്റ്റെപ്പ് ഒക്കെ എഴുതാൻ പറ്റുന്നതാണ്. So another topic related to the shape factor. Shape factor where that is shape factor algebra. Shape factor algebra. That is electrical analogy. Electrical analogy. Electrical analogy of shape factor. That is how to find a value of shape factor by comparing the shape factor of other. Like if you want to find the value of shape factor of particular A body, we can by knowing the value of body of B1 and C1. If we know the value of shape factor of B1 and C1, we can find the value of shape factor of A1. That particular method is known as shape factor algebra. That is computation of shape factor by knowing the other known values of the other bodies shape factor. By knowing the shape factor of other bodies. That is this method of computation of shape factor in terms of known shape factors of other configuration. That is known as shape factor algebra. Okay, the method of computation of shape factor in terms of known shape factors of other configuration. Known shape factors of another configuration is very useful, and it is very useful. Okay, and this interrelation between various shape factor, this relation between that various shape factors are known as shape factor algebra. So we can discuss the particular shape factor algebra in our next class. So here the topic shape factor is very important in your module. A minute. Okay, please give an attention.